Good afternoon, Mr. Trejo. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be communicating with you through this form of this video. I hope your family is blessed. Um, my name is Wilber Rivera, and today I'm going to be talking about the language acquisition. Well, I'm the type of person that's very curious. I gotta find evidence and I gotta do my own research. So where I do my own research is the base of the root is the Bible. So language, uh, it comes from a long way, and I can explain it on Genesis. When God spoke, the words turned into a verb, and that verb turned into an action. Right? When God said the water, day and tonight, God spoke in the spirit, right? Did his work and did it. And he was like, wow, it looks good. It looks beautiful, right? So that's when it all started. Then we go to Babylonia. Babylonia was a rebel city. Everybody was insane. Everybody were united. Everybody knew what they were doing. They were talking in the same language. They wanted to become empowered. They wanted to become greater than God. So they did this tower all the way up to the sky, right? I see movies of the jelly bean when they plant like a little bean and the bean grows all the way to the sky. I used to watch the movie when I was a kid, but I never knew the significance of what it was. So they were trying to build a tower all the way so they can touch God, so they can be empowered. So God punished that city by changing their tongue, so they cannot communicate in the same tongue. And then that was the downfall of Babylonia. So we are talking about the language acquisition. Us humans, we are very unique. God gave us the best gift that He can give to a person. It's the language, our mind, right? We can speak, we can yell, we can communicate, we can do whatever our mind tells us to do, right? We're gonna talk about a little bit about the animal kingdom, right? Animals are very smart. A dog, whales, birds, they all communicate. They all got their own sound. They all got their own communication, but not like us, because us human, we know how to write. We know how to switch up words. We know how to sing. We know how to read. You know, we know all these things. And how do we learn these things? Do we learn it in the same way that Babylonia did? No. Right? And we learn it in a unique way. We learn it in a unique way that we go through steps, right? When the baby is born like paint blank, white paint, like nothing. He don't have nothing on his mind. The baby, he only maybe cries and open his eyes. But from the education of the father or the parents, the baby, he's gonna have his own language. He's gonna have his own mind. If you're a very curious parent, they're always asking questions, most likely your son's gonna be that way. If you're a quiet person and you don't speak a lot, your son most likely is gonna be like that, right? That's why it says good to talk to your kids when they're in the on the womb of the mother, to read a book, to read a song, to sing a song, so he can know who the father is. You know, he can know your voice. Um, like us and humanity. Look where communication, the language, has taken us. NASA did something very extravagant. They went to the moon and they needed this little system to communicate. You know, that's wonderful, right? It's wonderful. God has given us a good gift. He given us the communication, the language. and it's on us to use it and take advantage. Because there's this the first language was Sanskrit. I think it was. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not reading no paper, so everything's on the mind. So I think it's Sanskrit. The first language, I think it was Sanskrit. So a little about this language is that this language is very influent. It's a good language, but time by time we are putting it to the side, right? Because us humans, we are getting a little bit lazy, you know. I remember when I was in middle school, we didn't write "Oh my God." We wrote "OMG" or "Laugh out loud." We just put LOL. We getting short on language. We are using it was easy for us not to waste our breath. You know, but this first language, let's put for example, the word love has 98 contexts. So the context of the word goes in detail. So we know the root and we know where it comes from. We know how to use it and how to express it because we know the meaning of it. But if they say just love, we like, oh, love, it's a heart. Oh, love, it's love, right? We don't know what we need to use it for, right? But us future teachers in present, we need to speak. We need to, excuse me, provide more information so our students we they can learn and know the root of the language, right? Language acquisition is very beautiful. It's a unique work of art of God. I feel blessed to be communicating with you in this form, learning and speaking. And hopefully one day I'm going to be proud of my student because they're going to be doing the same thing. Well, Mr. Trejo, that was my information. Thank you so much. God bless you. And hopefully we get to see each other soon. It's a pleasure.